Okay, before we get into any talking and all that, I just want to do something a little dramatic for theatrics. We are going to just completely remove all of our gear. Completely naked, 0 armor, you know, negative 54 resistances in Torment 4. Now, what if I told you that you can get thousands of rawhide, thousands of iron chunks, infinite gem fragments, shitloads of gold, and greater affix items that are worth up to 18 billion gold in 1 hour?
Only truth.
Right. Let's do it. Check this out. We're gonna do a run, and then I'll discuss it. And boop. We're gonna open this chest here. Look at all these veiled crystals, iron chunks, gold, fragments, all of that. Legendary items. All right, well, let's leave. It's just a resplendent chest, right? No big deal. Who cares? The loot's garbage. Not always, and it's repeatable. And we don't have to kill anything. We don't have to have a character build online. As soon as you get into Torment 4, like, have a buddy carry you through Pit Tier 60, get into Torment 4, start spamming this chest for like 1 hour, and, I mean, look, you just jump on your horse, you just run straight back over to the chest. If you've ever played Diablo 2, this is very, very similar to Lower Kurast runs. And boom, look at all that rawhide and iron chunks. I mean, it's a bit insane. Every once in a while it gets weird and doesn't let you pick about everything, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so do this over and over and over and over, and I'll show you. I did an hour yesterday. I ran out of time recording and editing, but I'll show you like the highlights and the before and after, like where my material started and where they ended after 1 hour of doing this farm, so you have a real representation on what to expect from it hourly. Also, stick around because I dropped something kind of insane. It's probably the best item that I've dropped, and it came from this chest. I'm not saying you should expect that same thing, but it's possible, and it's exciting, so I'm adding it to the video. All right, let's see what we can get in 1 hour. Well, before that, I guess a really important part would be, where the hell are we? Good question. We're in Temple of Rot. So Kid Bardu, south of there, north of Gekul. So Temple of Rot, it's a stronghold. It'll look like this for you, probably like this red skull. So, all right, that's it. Let's do it. So in 1 hour's time, it looks like we got 11. Looks like we got 11 greater affix. So that's 11 chances at something worth, like, you know, billions of gold. So let's go through and see if any of these are actually valuable, just off the top of my head. These are actually decent. The greater affix armor roll, these are probably worth like 300 million. This ring is good. Maybe that's okay. Mediocre. Yeah, that's a pole arm. Not a lot of people are using pole arms. And no. So in the hour, if we were to sell these, I'd say probably about a billion gold here. And then I'll tally up how much gold we actually made, just raw gold from the chest itself in the 1 hour. And then here's the actual big reveal. Yeah, that's a fair amount. So it's nothing earth-shattering, but if you're relatively new to the game, or you just broke into Torment 4, or you're trying to level up an alt character or something like that, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice constant supply of, you don't have to fight enemies. You could just run straight past them, collect the chest, and then get the hell out. I've already gotten 3 15 billion gold offers for this. Now, if you don't know, redirected force is one of the best aspects in the entire game in terms of like the meta currently with the Spiritborn. In fact, it's a huge upgrade for me. I'm only at 116%. This would give me a pretty significant boost of damage. But yeah, 20 billion gold just sounds a lot better than this build doing slightly more damage. I don't really give a shit. I one-shot everything anyway. So give me the gold. In 1 hour of farming that chest, don't expect to get something like this. Yeah, this is 66 hours on this character, 40 on my other. And I'm just now getting this for the very first time. This is just like a fluke. Don't take something like this and be like, oh my god, that guy got 20 billion. This shit ain't gonna happen for you. If it does, congratulations. That's huge. That's awesome. But realistically, you can't expect 1 billion gold and a fair amount of Forgotten Souls, Rawhide, and Iron Chunks. Yeah, you could use that. Like, these pants are crazy good. This is actually genuinely pretty good. Just reroll the resource cost to dexterity. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, critical strike, chance, maximum life. Shit, dude. But still, you got this other ring that you could be using, and you got, yeah, you can pretty much kit your character out in an hour, just opening a chest. Okay, so we're about to wrap things up, but it wouldn't feel right if I didn't give credit where credit is due. I did not find this by myself. I watched a video, and I will link that video in the description. A nice young man, I forget his name, but I'll post something over there. And yeah, that's the person who, as far as I know, found this glitch or bug, or, you know, I'm gonna call it a mechanic, because we got stuff like this in other games, and it's not like game breaking. It's just a nice passive side thing to interact with. So I mostly find myself during downtime where I'm not really trying to engage long term with a certain mechanic. Like, I don't really have time right now, or I'm not feeling up to doing like a full 10 wave Infernal Horde, or I just, you know, the Realm Walker's about to spawn in 4 minutes. What can I do? Well, you can go open the chest 5 or 6 times real quick, and then see, you know, pull that lever a couple times on the old dopamine slot machine. And every once in a while, as you saw earlier, sometimes you hit the jackpot. So don't go into this expecting it to be, oh, 1 billion gold an hour kind of thing. It's not. RNG is a bitch, and she doesn't care about your feelings. It was a 20 billion gold an hour farm for me for this hour, but, you know, the next 30 hours I might get nothing at all. That's just how RNG works. So don't have expectations going into this, and anything good that does happen, nice. It's just extra. It's just a bonus. So that's about it. I will leave you guys alone. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you very soon in my trading guide. Yeah, I think that's about it. Have a good day, guys.